I done told you.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Tonight, we finish off Week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Ready.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And they are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game, and I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
Rolling to his left.
Oh, my. Thank you.
Incomplete.
That was their first
Thank you. That was stupid.
Clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Wisnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. And just a 30-yard punt that time. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On play action, Rodgers. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 21 yards. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
What an advantage having a lead guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now it's Rodgers. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Okay.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay.
It's about how teams are so competitively matched. You just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge.
And he missed
that. Taking a loss there on 3rd down.
Holy shit.
So the opening drive stalls out, but the field goal does get them the first points of the night.
And 3 points, not to be underestimated. How about this, right? You're on the road. You're under the lights. National television audience. This is not a dress rehearsal partner. This is for real. And a pretty nice opening statement.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Alright, this is the iPhone.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Sitting in first place in the division. Right. On the calendar coming up next week. So Charles,
wow.
We were talking about this before the game.
That's disgusting, man.
Has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit, or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point, and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
And able to get this one across the 45.
Oh my God, I can't believe I already
had a first down, 49ers.
That was good, tough running right up the middle, and if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
On first down, Lance. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. On play action, it's Rodgers. He'll let this go for the end zone.
Yo! Are you...
Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Okay, man.
Going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Okay, Madden. Okay, Madden. I'm literally... Okay, Madden.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing.
Oh my God, Madden.
Yeah, they certainly are. But let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time.
They
gotta take care of business first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And it's a fumble, and the Packers pick it up. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the...
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
Shoulders, man.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. First down, here's Mitchell. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Niners at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful.
About that pick.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they're looking at a second down and 9 to go. On second down, here's Mitchell. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. And now they'll throw with Lance. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Kyle Juszczyk, his second touchdown on the season. And the 49ers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
And
this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago. Add in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
From the 30 on second down, Rodgers. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense.
Oh, shit.
Very well, because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And Jones has it over the middle. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
There it is, a staple of most teams' playbooks, the angle route. A lot of times you want to take away that inside route by a back, but when they sell it like he's going to the flat, that is tough on inside linebackers. One false step, and that ball's completed.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. That is caught. Rashad Bateman. It's a room to maneuver. Touchdown, Packers. Rashad Bateman, 45 yards. And the Packers are once again back in front. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that in a nutshell shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone. And
you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open. And he caught it.
He actually fumbled this time.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
You remember in preseason when we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. And he's brought down. Here's Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Lance and the 49ers now. 1st and 10 at their own 27. Lance going back to the air after the pick six. And this one caught by Max Williams. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. They run over center with Mitchell.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ultra. Go ultra. Claude Ray.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell.
Man.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and 1, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This 1st half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw here into the hands of Boyd. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And the timing a bit off that time.
Okay, that was
to the
weird.
ground.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Wow.
Touchdown 49ers.
Rasul Douglas, you scrub.
18 yards away. And the Niners are able to cut into that deficit. And now it's blocked.
I'm not going to miss it.
Now it's scooped up, and this is a live foot taking it right down Broadway. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. That is a play that you just do not see very often. Maybe a couple times a year, the blocked extra point return for 2.
You can't afford to give anyone a free run at the kicker. Oftentimes, it's going to bounce off his hands or chest and head the other direction.
All right, let's cook up something before half.
Offense ready to get their next drive underway. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown towards their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against
Oh, shit, man. I hate when that happens.
I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers.
Really? Get the... Are you kidding me?
And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely
how, Madden?
So rarely.
How?
Searching for what reason, what's going on out there.
How?
It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off.
How, Madden?
Anything, right? First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength.
How is that a pick?
Space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background.
Oh, my goodness, man. How is that a pick?
22 needle. Ready?
He changed the
From the gun to give to Mitchell.
And he's always breaking the first tackle. This is ridiculous.
56 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
Oh my God, Elijah Mitchell is that dude apparently.
And turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Taking a shot for Samuel.
Thank you, man.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there.
I don't know what the fuck.
Trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. Yeah, maybe a little
Why would I expect anything different from him?
The 25-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Lance now on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And that one drops
Thank you,
down.
man.
Incomplete.
Damn.
Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Red, cycle. White, white. Ready?
The Lance going to throw. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it.
Rasul Douglas, you are ass, man.
And now it brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
Oh, right to
And for
him.
the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And the pass Packers will take over here just shy of the 30. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be,
ridiculous, man.
He's been a little loose.
Picks have been bullshit,
Here in the
man.
first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete.
I don't know.
And try to get him back on track.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers.
That's a pick.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Diamador.
I actually agree with that one because I threw it late.
There, you throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try to get something
100% agree with that one because I threw it late.
Looking at it with 20/20
He's 100%
hindsight, though,
running the
it would
ball.
have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one looks good. It is good.
3 free points.
So we are at halftime here
Being
on
a
a Monday
dumbass,
night
man.
as we send you cross country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back.
Hey, look how late that throw is, man. That's terrible.
3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Oh, boy.
And
Boy.
here we go. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive
Justin,
underway.
man.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first
I
half.
keep forgetting.
Good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most
This is
importantly,
bullshit,
Yeah,
man.
they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely.
both of them.
NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now on 2nd and 13, Rodgers. And for the
And we can bump people. Like, I don't understand the collisions in this game, man. Like, that is illegal contact.
Interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
God damn, man. This is that option play.
We know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry,
And of course.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell with his 4th rushing touchdown. The 49ers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
This is
Extra
annoying,
points,
man.
And the lead is down to a field goal. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And
These picks are annoying as shit, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Next drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Well, able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Bullshit, man.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. They fake the give. Now Rodgers.
Damn.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Okay.
That's
crazy.
Roadblock with that incompletion.
Okay.
They just got to work with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
That's bad. All right.
Rodgers to throw once more. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. Rodgers going to throw. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners are in great shape.
High point.
I think you and I were a little surprised.
High point.
Earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean,
oh my God. High point.
Picked now 5 times.
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
High point.
A quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Right back to Mitchell on second down. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From midfield, here's Lance. Able to haul it in as Kidd. He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
Lose this game because stupid iron.
Give running right is Mitchell.
Run option.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
It seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Right back to Mitchell on second down. One of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew. The field goal unit is out there now. He hit us first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, and we are all time at 26.
Stupid, man.
So give him 3 on that drive. You know, normally you'd say we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Oh my God, this is stupid, man.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Another run with Mitchell.
Deebo Samuel, the greatest run blocker of all fucking time.
6 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense trying to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. On the handoff, Mitchell. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Right, 97.
They'll try to run with Mitchell. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Elijah Mitchell with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the 49ers have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Down the numbers. There he goes. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Packers. Call that a 96-yard house call on the kick return. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down.
On the double.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On play action, Lance. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
A give here to Mitchell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Man.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. On 1st down, they go back to Mitchell. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Once again, it's Mitchell.
Another
run,
yo, man.
Before reaching the 20. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Drops this underneath. It's Mitchell. It's a
man.
gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another
someone
first
else
down.
gonna touch the
Whatever
fucking
they
ball.
saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 127 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
12, 10.
Lance going to try and throw on third down here. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And he keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down. And this one is right through. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with it.
On 2nd and 10, Rodgers toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw complete there to Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Here's Rodgers to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
I already know somebody's about to get bumped on this route.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. Open man is Bateman. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. A check down here to Jones. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. Now a draw play. This is Jones. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. This will be caught at Samuel. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very solid gain of 27. Now Jones, and he's going to take it in. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, he has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Packers have taken a
At least he has to go
lead.
get a touchdown.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And that's a great start to everything.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell, and he'll go down right
Oh,
around the
man.
47
And, oh,
this time.
my God, man.
Carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here's Lance. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Give him 10 minute time escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They're not out of it yet, but in order to come back, they need to play clean football the rest of the way. He makes a correct read there, passing on challenging a blanket coverage and getting the first down with his legs instead.
Now Lance. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield.
Bruh, somebody else besides Mitchell got to touch the ball, man.
Now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lance looking to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
I knew it was going there too, man. That's crazy.
It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lance back to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Desperation time here. Lance.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a
shit, man.
Turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game. The Packers looking to get out of here with a win as they take the knee.
God damn, man. God dang, that game was disgusting.
They have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their head.